Hey, what's up, everybody? Um, Unique Thinker here. So, unfortunately, we're in a world right now where everything seems to be pretty divided, and it's been a long time coming, man. It's been a long time coming. I had a dream about these days when I was a kid, man, and now here we are. I just got finished watching Rayshard Brooks, the full video, most of it. And, watching a police officer afterwards was pretty, it was not therapeutic. It was more like revolting. You know, he did say his adrenaline's pumping. I'm sure it is. You just got finished killing somebody. You took a soul, you know? Um, Shout out to the family of Rayshard Brooks, you know? Love and peace to them. Shout out to the family of Ahmaud Arbery. Shout out to the family of Breonna Taylor. Shout out to the family of even Trayvon Martin. Shout out to all of those people out there that have loved ones that have been killed due to senseless violence. I would have took the taser straight up if I was the police officer. I tell you right now. I would have been hawking after this dude, but if I was the police officer, I would have took the freaking taser. I would have took the bullet at this point. I'd have been like, one thing that I would have thought about in my head is that this man is not gonna die. Not while I'm around. If anybody's gonna die in this time, it's gonna be me. And you know why? Not because Black Lives Matter, but it's just because the violence that's going on. I signed up for this. I'm the one with the gun. I know he doesn't have a gun. I know this man doesn't have a gun. And even if he's running and he took my buddy's taser, so what? Tase me. In fact, go ahead, try to shoot me. You shoot first and then I'll come after you. So that's how I feel about this whole situation. It could have been held differently. I believe that the corruption in the police institutions is at an all-time high. I believe that the complaints are not being taken very seriously when a police officer is being accused of roughly treating the citizens, and a complaint is said. I believe that those complaints are just being swept under the rug and nothing is really being done. So, I know Trump is trying to do something with, executive order. Shout out to Donald Trump. All of this happened under his watch, man. Why? You know why? Because of the rhetoric that he spews out on Twitter. We're the only country that calls the president a president of the United States. Every country that I've been listening to, they all call them people ministers. The prime minister, the minister of this and the minister of that, because in the sense y'all are ministers, man. You're the leaders. Leaders are ministers, man. And here in the United States, we have a president who's living up to his name, whatever president mean. And I don't know if he knows it, but he is a minister. He is a minister. And I know he'd say, oh yeah, no, I'm the best minister that's ever led this country. Look at all my golf courses. Look at all of my, look at my freaking fine wine. Check out my beautiful woman. America's great, and all of these other wonderful things. No, I get all that. I understand. But the problem is when you keep going after people, right? When I say you go after, and I know they're trying to take him down, and he ain't going out without a fight. I know that. And they trying to get rid of him. They've been trying ever since day one. They gave him hell and high water. I don't blame him for going after some people, but You gotta have a reasonable head somewhere. Otherwise, you get a damn country that's done lost their damn mind. And I'm not fully blaming him, but I'm just saying this happened under his watch. When I didn't vote for Hillary Clinton because Hillary Clinton wanted to bring in refugees from Syria. That was the only reason why I didn't vote for Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton wanted to bring in refugees from Syria, and I didn't think that was cool because we blew the hell out of Syria, and then now you want to bring them here, and you know who's going to face the issue the most? The African American people. They'll end up right next door to us. And, I'm sure that a lot of them are human just like everybody else, but you're going to have a couple of bad apples that are planning and plotting and doing some crazy stuff. But now, okay, choose your other poison. Now we got a guy that says, I'm the guy of law and order. So it was either the people from Syria to come over, which would be strangers. And she was talking about bringing a whole lot of them in. Or your own neighbors that you see on a day-to-day basis will come in and teach you how to behave. They'll try to tame you a little bit, show you, your own cops, your own people. They'll try to show you what's really going on, what's really hood. The man did not have to die, man. None of them did. Everybody's trying to, another problem is everybody wants to act like like there ain't a real movement going on. They're trying to basically, you got these cops out here that are trying to get hashtagged. They trying to get hated. They're trying to go down for whatever the cause may be. So you got those. It's unfortunate. And then you got, not only do you have them guys, them police officers, and then you got them other ones. You got, you just got a lot of stuff going on, man. I don't know what to tell you. Besides, it's time for a new day. And that new day is a date and a time where, oh shoot, I dropped my phone. That day it's a day and a time where we as black people start looking more like we have integrity. I get you were drunk and you in a parking lot and you just chilling. I'm not talking about him because he's gone and that wouldn't be fair. I'm talking about cultural integrity. I'm talking about a cultural integrity. And, you got so many people that are trying to hijack this movement, Black Lives Matter. You got everybody is trying to capitalize off of it like we don't exist. Like we don't see what you're doing. That's the funny part. Just recently, I saw the statues of Christopher Columbus go down. A lot of us, we just mad. We'll join in. Okay, you want to take the statue down? I'm not really for destruction, but I'll roll with you for a hot minute because this is where we at. Let's take a statue down. That's how they work. Our heart's not in it. That's why they suffer so long. Because I don't believe in any violence. I don't believe in defacing things. So they go ahead. They go after this statue. And then people say, yeah, this holiday, it wasn't a good holiday. Christopher Columbus, yeah, it wasn't good. Next thing you know, they're talking about giving money to the Native Americans because they've suffered so much. But originally, the statue went down for police brutality. And people are just ticked off from, it's like a unrest. And now you got people out here saying, yeah, Native Americans have been treated roughly and we want some too. I look at that, I'm like, you know what? I get that. But this ain't about the Native Americans. Native Americans don't get hunted down in this country like dogs, shot in the street. You know what I'm saying? They don't get like that. No person in the world, in my opinion, has been treated more roughly than an African American person. And I'm not crying the blues, I'm just saying this is a rough world we live in. But good God from Zion, this is the 400-year mark. Something's going down. And right now, I'm looking at a moment in time in history in which I've never seen black people pull together so hard in my life. And I'm going to be all for that. I believe in my heart, to be honest with you, in my total heart, that is a unique concept. To be able to keep that concept and stick with it. It's unique because this world does not accept it. So, I've studied, I'll say that again, it's unique because this world does not accept it. This world has not accepted excellence, black excellence. This world has not accepted it at all. Has not accepted black exceptionalism. They've consistently wanted to be, hey, we are together, but they never gave us a time to actually, for us to be together. It's always, when I say us, I mean the African American community is consistently being bombarded through and infiltrated. It's like people just keep trying to come to the cookout that's not invited. And there's nothing that I could say or do about it besides to say, hey man, we waking up. We looking at people, we like, yo, you really think you can get away with this? And I ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I'm trying to say? So, or I'm not gonna do anything. So you say, okay, unique thinker, black excellence. That's where you're going with this channel? I would say that's the most unique thought in the world. That's what I would say. I would say it's more unique, more different than anybody's thought. To Hollywood, all of the people in Hollywood, to all of the people that are trying to infiltrate and say, this is my movement, not yours. This is my time, not yours. It's definitely unique to many, many people. Just the thought of being a wonderful human being, loving life, being black and loving life, being black and being a Christian, a Muslim, or whatever, and loving life, living with integrity, just being a human being. That is a unique concept at this point. It's a concept that is a threat The powers that be doesn't want us to be, to come together. That's why all of these years we've been fed a lot of trash, a lot of bang bang shoot 'em up, die slow music. We've been fed so much garbage. Not saying to anybody that's a musician that I'm trying to talk about integrity. I'm talking about love. I'm talking about peace. I'm not talking about shooting people. Nah. I'm not talking about fighting. I'm talking about Black Wall Street. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about mass success. I'm talking about moving your money from one black neighborhood to the other, or from one black online person to the other. I ain't talking about nothing else. I ain't talking about nothing else. Yeah, people waking up, they saying, oh man, it's time for a change. It is. It's time for a change. It's time for more than just a change, my man. It's time to win. It's time to win. And that's what we doing. So, this will be one of my last speeches for now, for a long time, because you're going to be hearing what I like to call black propaganda. It's going to specialize in definitely something that I've been doing a long time ago, which is just basically loving life and living exceptionally well, and definitely not being mad at people, man. This system is gonna, there's people out here that are working hard as heck to make this system turn the way they need it to turn. I ain't mad. You do you, and I'ma do me. Peace.